In this video, I'm going to show you how I make one of my metal target stands. This is it right here in front of you. Go ahead, and I'm going to go ahead and fold it out. Folds flat. I can pull the front legs out. Hook up my target, and I'm ready to go. These take about 15 to 20 minutes to make. Probably quicker if you are better suited at carpentry than I am. They're fairly sturdy. It's going to take some hits. I mean, I haven't had any problems with it shooting it with up to a 458 SOCOM. You know, I can kick it. It's a fairly sturdy stand for inexpensive way to build it. So watch my video and enjoy. Thank you. Hi, today I'm going to kind of go over my cheap target stand build and kind of show you what I have here. This is 2x4's. These are 3 foot long. These are 2.5 foot long. This one is the remnants of what was left of this, and this will be my top board. For, of course, you'll need your target. These are 1 foot long chain. These are wood hooks, 2 S hooks, 2 5/16 bolts and nuts, and 2.5 inch bolts and nuts, and of course my other stuff. And the only other thing you're really going to need is a drill and some bits. So let's go ahead and get this going, and I'll kind of go to the next step and kind of show you what I'm doing. Okay, the next process is I've got my 2.5 inch board, or my 2.5 foot board, and my 3 foot board underneath. And what I'm going to want to do is drill this with a 1/2 inch drill bit toward the center of it, about right here. And I'm just going to go ahead and drill this out. Okay, then I'm going to take my 1/2 inch bolt, with the rounded side toward, you want the rounded side where the 2.5, toward the 2.5 foot. So the top one's 2.5 foot, so I want this rounded side up. Go ahead and push my bolt in. I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to go ahead and take this off. And flip it over, and then put my nut on it. Then I'm going to grab my wrench. I'm going to tighten that bolt up until it sucks into the wood. As you can see here, it's sitting off the wood a little bit. So I'm going to go ahead and tighten this bolt up. Until I get it tied up against that wood. Just like that. You got it tied up against the wood. Okay, let's go on to the next step. Okay, for the next step, I'm using the star type screw heads and a bit in my screwdriver. They come together usually. And what I'm going to want to do is I want to run 3 of these into the short board. And what this piece here is that extra piece that we cut off of the 2.5 foot length one. So I'm going to go ahead and get one of these started. Okay, now I'm going to put it on to the short board only. I went on the short board. Got to line it up just even with that, even with the top of it. Now I'm going to go ahead and tie her down. Okay, then you go ahead and put my other two in on each side of it. Okay, and then I'm going to do that to the other side. So you can kind of see what I've got here. I've got 3 bolts or 3 wood screws in it. So I'm going to go ahead and do the other side. Make sure you put the short side in, and then we'll be back. Okay, so now we've got it completed on both sides. Put the screws in. I opened it up, more or less made it open, so we could go ahead and do the next step, which I'm going to put 2 holes in it. This board here is 32 inches long. I'm going to come in 6 inches. I like to keep my change 20. I like to have that 20 inches. And so I'm going to measure this real quick, and then I'll cut back to the video and show you how to do the rest. But okay, I'm drilling this with a 3/8 inch bit, and I'm going to go ahead and drill my holes. You want to do them toward the center. This one's right on the knot hole, so it might be a pain. Okay, so now I've got both of my holes drilled. I'm going to come back in with my bolts, come up and through. Hook on my chain. If I want to, if I think I need it, I can put a washer on here. I'm not going to put a washer on these. I can always do it later. You want to make sure that I want to make sure that the screw, this side's up. That way any shrapnel or anything won't hit the screw where I can't get it off if I need to replace this board. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and put it in the other side. This will actually be the back of the target. I'll tighten both of these down. As I say, I'll tighten both of them down, flip it around. I'll put in my 2 S-hooks. And then put on my target. And there you go, an easy, cheap stand. It should last, several 500 or 600 shots. Now if I want to, I can come back in and put a piece of metal here, which I've done on some of my other stands. And it does help keep from getting this so chewed up. But just cheap and easy, pretty easy to do. Probably took me a whole 15 minutes to make out here. So thanks for watching. Please subscribe to my videos, and have a wonderful day. And if you have any questions, feel free to ask. Thank you.